Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Movie Melee. We got another exciting one for you this evening. In the singles division, we have Anthony Tisdall returning, going up against Jordan Huffman, also making his return. Interesting circumstances that we won't go too in-depth around in this match. But last time we saw Jordan was when he played Anthony Tisdall. Now we're immediately doing a rematch. This was not in the plans, but it just kind of worked out that way. I think it should be a good match. Two very underrated competitors. So we're going to go straight into pre-match interviews. I believe Anthony said he wanted to go second, right? Yeah, he said second. Cool. So we'll start with Jordan Huffman. Jordan, it's been a minute since we've seen you, but you're back. How are you doing, and how are you feeling about your chances today?
Looking for some retribution. It was a good match last time with Anthony. Hopefully I can pull out the win today. Always happy to be here, though. It's always a good time. So win or lose, let's have some fun.
All right, sounds good. Well, good luck to you. We will now bring in your opponent for this evening, Mr. Anthony Tisdall. Anthony, you're back. Full disclosure, you were supposed to play a different someone else, but that ended up not happening, unfortunately. But now you're going up against Jordan again, familiar foe. How do you feel going into this match?
Good. I mean, at least I got a match in, so that's fun. I get to play. That's fun. That's all that matters. And our first match was great. But my confidence level has only gotten worse since that match. So, it's harder than beating a person once, beating a person twice. So let's see if maybe I can pull that off. Probably not, but maybe.
This is trademark belief in himself. Good luck to you as well, Anthony. We'll get into round number one, which will work like this. It is the whiteboard round. Each player will be asked 8 questions, 8 different categories of movie trivia. Should any player get all 8 questions right, which they will answer individually on their whiteboards, by the way. If they get all 8 questions right, they will be asked a bonus question, also worth 1 point. Each player has 3 repeats and 1 challenge to use for the entirety of the match. Any questions before we get started?
Nah.
All right. Then your first question around number 1 will come in the category of actors and actresses. Name one movie which features performances from both Rachel Zegler and Josh Andres Rivera.
Okay.
Not really much of a question to start off with, just more of a demand. So, yeah.
Yeah. Name this now.
Yeah. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Anthony.
I don't know who that guy is, but he sounds like someone in West Side Story.
And Jordan?
Indeed it does. West Side Story.
Yeah, you're both correct. West Side Story. The other acceptable answer was The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
Figured.
Oh.
So then your next question will come in the category of animation. In Spirited Away, what creature is Haku capable of transforming into? This is a great film. I remember I watched it for the first time before they were made really easily available to stream for free. So I spent like $30 on the Blu-ray, and then it was on Netflix like the next month, and I was like, oh.
But physical media is important.
That is true. Yeah. 5, 4.
I don't know that one though.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jordan first.
So I've never seen this Miyazaki, but I guessed an eagle.
And Anthony?
I don't remember which character this is, but I said a dragon.
A dragon is correct. So that Anthony takes the early lead 2-1 as we get into your next question in the category of musicals. Who plays the titular character in Cyrano? Haven't seen this film. Can't imagine I'd enjoy it all that much based on what I've heard about it. I heard it's fine, but that the music isn't great. And I'm like, well, why would I watch a musical then? Anyways. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Anthony first.
Peter Dinklage.
And Jordan?
Not what I was thinking of. I put Gerard Depardieu.
Peter Dinklage is correct.
No.
So with that, your next question will come in the category of the 1980s. What is the name of Jack Burton's truck in Big Trouble in Little China?
Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, this is so frustrating.
Now this is a great movie.
It's such.
I know Mike Hanley agrees.
Oh.
And 5, 4, 3.
Fuck it, I'll
2.
use it. Repeat. I know we're both
Right.
thinking about repeating.
That is Anthony's first repeat.
Oh.
Your question again. What is the name of Jack Burton's truck in Big Trouble in Little China?
Shit.
It's by the National Utah. Oh yeah, did the National do Cyrano? That's pretty cool. The one song I heard from Cyrano, I think, kind of bored me to tears. But
This is wrong, and I'm upset.
anyways, sorry, person backstage. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jordan first.
Just because of Pee Wee, I put Big Bertha. Or no, that was
And,
Large
Anthony?
Marge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to be really
Anthony?
upset when you say the answer. I just said Mudhog because I couldn't think of it.
Both incorrect. We were looking for the Pork Chop Express.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So your next question will come in the category of sci-fi / fantasy. Robots named Gypsy Danger and Striker Eureka can be found in what sci-fi fantasy film? Adelaide says, I wish I could co-host. Fuck. Well, you could have. Probably not. I'm assuming you're probably at work because that's what you usually do.
That would be the guess. Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely. Yeah, there it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Anthony.
Thanks for the Del Toro question. Pacific Rim.
Oh yeah, shit. Jordan.
Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim is correct. So your next question will come in the category of Oscars. The Wizard of Oz, Shaft, and Philadelphia have all won what Oscar? Pacific Rim, one of those movies I wish I liked more, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Not a big fan. I get it. It's like, oh, it's so much fun. Robots beating up the aliens, but like,
This can't be right.
they spend so much time with these boring ass characters. 5,
Yeah.
4,
It's not
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jordan first.
Best original song.
And Anthony?
I also guessed best original song.
Well, you're both correct. Best
Hey, look
original
at that.
song. Yeah.
Got an Oscar question. End the match.
There you go. So then your penultimate question around number 1 will come in the category of sports. NFL superstar Michael Irvin plays a wide receiver named Deacon Moss in what 2000s football film? Thank God they specified football film. I would have assumed he appeared in like... Can I say other non-football sports
Yeah,
movies?
whatever. Go for
whatever.
it. We both wrote answers.
Forget it.
There are
Joke
people
canceled.
There are people that
5,
definitely don't know who Michael
4,
Irvin is in
3,
this league.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Anthony first.
The longest yard?
And Jordan?
The Longest Yard.
The longest yard is correct. So then your final question of round number 1 will come in the category of mystery / thriller. What object did Nina use to stab herself with at the end of Black Swan? Now, this is a pretty good movie. Not quite as good as Perfect Blue, but still pretty good.
This might be wrong.
Anywho,
I haven't
5,
seen the second one.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jordan first.
Shard of Broken Glass.
And Anthony?
He said a mirror shard.
Both are correct. Yeah, we're looking for glass from a mirror. So I'll accept both answers. Yeah. So that coming out of round number 1, I have the score at Anthony in the lead 7-5. As we get into round number 2, which will work like this, it is the wheel round. So each player will get a chance to spin the wheel, which will decide what category they will be answering questions in today. If they don't like the category they spin the first time, they can spin a second time, but they must keep whatever it lands on then. Each question is worth 2 points apiece unless they check down a multiple choice, in which case it is worth 1 point. Stealing is available. Categories on the wheel today are 1987 to 2009 Nicolas Cage, which is Anthony's strength, as well as strength level 1990s, which is Jordan's strength. So those are general categories of actors and actresses, sci-fi/fantasy, horror, sports, classics, and the 1970s. So with that, Anthony, since you are in the lead, would you like to spin first or defer?
Let's just go. We'll spin. Why not?
All right. Well, then this will be your first spin.
Hello, Thomas.
And on the category of horror, would you like to keep that or spin again?
I'll keep it.
All right. Sounds good. I'll put the wheel backstage for now. And your first question in the category of horror. Are you ready?
Sure.
Right. What 80s horror film features a small town in Nebraska where all the adults are suddenly killed?
Children of the Corn.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Who directed 1979's Rabid?
Oh. David Cronenberg?
That's correct for 2 points. This guy knows his directors. Look at that.
I am. This is a weird day.
Your third question. Who is the first character in Scream 3 to die who also appeared in a previous Scream film?
That's a good question. Oh.
Four,
Cotton.
3. That is correct for 2 points.
Do something real quick.
And your penultimate question in this category. Why does Blanche stop acting in Whatever Happened to Baby Jane?
I've always meant to watch this movie. Multiple choice.
Your options are A, she was paralyzed, B, her father died, C, she became an alcoholic, or D, Jane forced her to.
Paralyzed.
That is correct for 1 point. It's a really good movie. You should check it out.
I keep planning on it.
And your final question in this category. Who plays teenager Peter Graham in Hereditary?
Alex Wolff.
That is correct for 2 more points and the clean sweep of the category. So with that, I have Anthony getting his score up to 16. Jordan stays at 15. So we bring back the wheel for what will be Jordan's first spin. You land on 1987 to 2009 Nicolas Cage. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I'm actually tempted to keep it, but let's spin
It's not bad.
All right. Spinning again?
Movies in there.
Sorry, spinning again?
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
So then this will be the category that you are stuck with. You land on actors and actresses.
Okay.
Broad.
Very, yes. So
There's
your
a lot
first
of
question.
so.
Yeah. Your first question in actors and actresses. Are you ready?
Sure.
Right. What is the first Guy Ritchie film to feature a Hugh Grant performance?
I feel like I gotta go for it. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
That is incorrect, Anthony, for the 2 point steal.
Gentlemen?
Is unfortunately also incorrect. We were looking for The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that one.
I gotta take some swings. So
So your second question. What actor made early film appearances in Apocalypse Now, Rumblefish, and 1985's The Color Purple?
Harrison Ford.
That is incorrect, Anthony, for the 2 point steal.
Lawrence Fishburne?
Oh,
That is correct for the 2 point steal.
I went straight to Ford off of Apocalypse Now.
Yeah.
So your third question. Who has played a crooked cop a Russian terrorist, and a presidential assassin, all in the 1990s?
Gary Oldman.
That is correct for 2 points. So now your penultimate question in this category. Who plays popular journalist J.J. Hunsaker in 1957's Sweet Smell of Success?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A. Burt Lancaster, B. Fred McMurray, C. Robert Mitchum, or D. Ray Milland.
Robert Mitchum.
That is incorrect, Anthony, for the 1 point steal. Is it A. Burt Lancaster, B. Fred McMurray, C. Robert Mitchum, or D. Ray Milland?
A.
A is correct for the
Yeah.
1 point steal.
Sure, why not, right? Oh,
So
no.
here's the situation now. Jordan must hit his next question for 2 points in order to stay in the game.
That's
Yeah.
Damn.
So your final question. Who plays Bruce's coworker, Evan Baxter, in Bruce Almighty?
Steve Carell.
That is correct for 2 points.
You're saying there's a chance.
Always a chance.
So with that, now coming out of round number 2, I have the score at Anthony in the lead, 19 to Jordan's 9. So we will get into round number 3, which will work like this. It is the pick your poison round. We will be going back and forth drafting categories, starting with the player in the lead. Once a category is drafted, it cannot be drafted by your opponent. Once all categories are drafted, the player behind will answer questions until they take the lead. The player will choose which category that they would like for their 1, 2, 3, and 4 point value in that order. And we will go until there is a mathematical winner. The categories that they could choose from tonight are action/adventure, horror, comedy, family, sports, mystery/thriller, sci-fi/fantasy, and comic book movies. So let them pick their categories right now, and we'll be right back. We're back. The players have selected their categories, so we'll start with Jordan, since he is behind. What category would you like for your 1 pointer?
Comic book movies.
All right. So your 1 point question in the category of comic book movies, and a reminder, you do need to hit all of your questions to stay in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So your 1 point question. Who stars as Max Walker in 1994's Time Cop?
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
That is correct for 1 point. So then we'll stick with you now. What category would you like for your 2 pointer?
Sci-fi fantasy.
All right. So your question in the category of sci-fi/fantasy. Ty Sheridan stars in what 2018 sci-fi film?
Oh, that's it? Okay.
5, 4, 3.
I'm going to get a repeat,
2.
please.
All right, that is your first repeat. Your question again. Ty Sheridan stars in what 2018 sci-fi film? Five, 4, 3, 2.
I need another repeat, please.
All right, that is your second repeat. Your question again. Ty Sheridan stars in what 2018 sci-fi film?
I'm not going to waste your time because I'm completely blanking on this. Anthony, congratulations. I do not know.
And your winner, Anthony Tisdall. The correct answer we were looking for was Ready Player One.
Okay. I could not remember who that actor even was.
That's fair.
That is fair.
So I'll put Anthony backstage for now and go to post-match interviews, starting with Jordan Huffman. Jordan, seems like a bit of rough luck snowballing there in round number 2 with the questions. I understand the strategy of wanting to shoot for 2. Unfortunately, it kind of backfired on you with the Harrison Ford one. And yeah, it was coming right after Anthony decided to go first and put up a very impressive round in horror. So it was pretty hard to come back from that. But overall, I still think you played well. And thoughts on your performance overall?
I've had losses where I was okay with it, where either I was just like, he played better than me, or these are just some movies that I didn't know, and it was okay. This one really actually kind of stings because I just feel like I played really bad. This is the first time that I lost where I actually just don't think I played well, and that kind of irks me a little bit. But hats off to Anthony because he did play well, so I'm definitely not taking anything away from him. But this is the first time where I'm actually kind of pissed at myself. So I don't know. I'll come back at some point and hopefully do better. But I'm going to be carrying this one with me for a bit.
Yeah, I understand that. Well, we all love having you here. I'm sure we'll have you back pretty soon. So I'll put you backstage for now, and we'll bring in our first place finisher for this evening, Anthony Tisdall. Anthony, really, really impressive performance. Like, I believe looking over it right now, I think that one miss in round number 1 was the only miss he had in the entire match, not including the steal because he did miss one steal. But overall, really, really impressive stuff. Very dominant. So how do you feel overall?
I mean, it always helps in round 2 when I get like my strength that I put on. He gets something super broad, like that kind of sucks. I almost hoped he got something that was a little bit more up his wheelhouse. I hate when that happens, and it's just unfair. But I think he did well. I was pretty happy with it. I'm a little annoyed. Pork Chop Express is something I've been asked before. I love that movie. I just forgot the name, and that could have been a perfect round. I will never get that chance again. But yeah, round 2 hard. Every one of those movies is up my alley. Except the one I just needed a little help. And the steals, he just shot for it, which I appreciate. Sometimes you got to go for it. I love that moxie. It worked out for me, and that just was, I think, that was just a massive turn to gain the 2 points there. So, but no, feels good. Feels good to get a win. I know this is just kind of like a generic match, which is perfectly fine. I'll take a win on the record any way I can get it, because it's very rare that it happens.
It's understandable. Well, now that you're back in the winners column, is there anyone who you want to call out going into next season?
Oh, God, who was like not that good? But I was, you know what? Actually, no, I'll change that. This guy's good, and I want to play him because I believe he's going to be my team's partner next year, since Aaron has retired and left, and I think Abel's done. So Luis, I want to play Luis. I think that'd be awesome because also we're just probably going to be drunk and enjoy the day. So that sounds like fun for both of us.
Yeah, it does sound like fun. Breaking news about the new teammate. Interesting.
Yeah, there you go. I'll throw it out there. Hopefully Abel's done Melee. Whoops.
Well, congrats again, Anthony. We'll put you backstage for now. Overall, great match overall. Great performance from Anthony, and yeah, we're excited to see where both these competitors go from here. I'm bad at doing outros, and it's just me, so I don't know if you noticed that. It's okay though, because no one watches this far into the video, so we're good. But if you are still watching, thank you for watching this video. Thank you to the players. Thank you to the writers, showrunners, everyone who helps make the show what it is, and we will see you in the next one once I find the outro. Bye.
Goodbye. Later.
For you, Junior. We'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll wait?
You've been taken.
Bye-bye.